And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
That's outside. And we're underway here in the home opener. On the ground to third. In time to Bone. And a quick out, number one. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Inside, almost got him. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And there's a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here in the desert, and today on the hill, Cutter Crawford. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
That's shortstop.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one fouled off. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez. One out, base is empty. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Yelich at the dish. In the air out towards right center. Taylor makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Ball 1 low. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. And there's a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Gonzalez. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Outside low. And it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Now batting Max Kepler. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Winker batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Jordan Westburg now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
And misses inside. On the ground to third. Gonzalez to first in time. 1 out in the second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
First pitch misses. And that's downstairs and outside. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. And that one fouled off. 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one not close. And that's ball one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Alec Bohm.
The first baseman, Alec Bohm.
Crawford back to work. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Garrett Mitchell stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Mitchell.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 2.
This is Bryce Terang.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one misses in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. That misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Nick Gonzalez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Christian Yelich stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one clips the corner. That misses, and that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. McCarthy brings it in for the 3rd out. D-backs add a pair on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And foul ball. Goes down looking. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball one.
That just misses, and a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Taylor races for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And now, Jake McCarthy.
Counts 1-0.
And the 1-0. Taylor leads off second with one gone in the inning. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
Batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses, and that is
1-0.
ball one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him! Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here's Jesse Winker. Doubled his first time up.
Jesse Winker.
Foul ball there. Bases loaded. 2 down. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Stevenson can't squeeze it. Gets away. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. It's 4-1. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The third baseman.
So they're all loaded up. And stepping in for New York, Jordan Westburg. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Grand slam. A laser to left. It's 5-4. So 2 down. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering misses.
1 ball,
now
2
1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here at Chase Field, here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. One and 2 here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Sosa on to second. They get 1 over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
Outside low, 1-0.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Hit weakly on the ground. Gonzalez to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
For me.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled away.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Torres hauls it in, 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He swings and fouls one off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering upstairs.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one
3
missed.
balls, 1
First
strike.
pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one out to right. Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading up
4.
for the
Now the
Diamondbacks,
D-backs catcher,
the
Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Pitch
1
in the
ball,
dirt, and
2
it's
strikes.
1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here comes
Now
Alec
batting,
Ball.
the first
Rounded out
baseman,
his first time
Alec
up.
Ball.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Garrett Mitchell.
Ball inside.
Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Bryce Terang will hit next.
2.
1 for 2.
Bryce Terang.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5. Outs, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one.
He walks on. Grabs the ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fly ball to right. Taylor brings it in, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake McCarthy.
Now pitching for
Bryce Jarvis gets the call from the pen.
Number 40.
Still pretty early in the ball game. So this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. And that's ball 1. Jarvis, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That misses,
Nope, outside.
and it's 2-1. And there's the
That's
ball.
ball 3.
Slow roller up the middle. On to first.
He's out.
1 away here in the 5th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. One down, base is empty. Right side, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low, ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. Now it's going to be Jesse Winker.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And takes low for ball 1. In the air, right field. Kepler on his way over. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field. And now it's Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hey.
And that's outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 now. That's down and in.
Two.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
That's inside.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground, right side, and that one handled over to first, and Gleyber Torres retired, and the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Jarvis back to work. Up the middle. Torres handles. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Boom. Steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Edmundo Sosa now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Max Kepler at the plate.
The right fielder, Max. Kepler. Now pitching for New York, number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
High in the air, out to right. Taylor moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Next to hit for Arizona, Tyler Stevenson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Stevenson.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt. 2
2
and 2.
strikes.
And that just misses. Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Alec Bohm. Out towards right center field, Taylor. And that is that. And we're back. We
Leading
go to
off
the
the
top of the seventh, and here's the
number
catcher,
34,
Freddie Fermin.
Fermin.
Ball one there. Center field. Torres makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ball one to Taylor. Next offering is fouled back. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Torres over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Now batting, the
Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Justin Martinez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bryce Terang. He's already homered in this game. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short, Lindor. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And he boots it.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 24, Kyle Nelson.
Now it's Christian Yelich. There's a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
No ball, 2
Gonzalez,
strikes.
the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, we're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy. Get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Jesse Winker, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Brent Rooker.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 38, Jesus Tinoco.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Derek Hill. Here is Gleyber Torres. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Strike two. Nobody out. Runner at first.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, a second. Might be 2. Lindor,
He's
that's
out.
1. How about
He's
that
out.
double play? So digging
Now
in,
batting,
Max
right
Kepler.
fielder, Max
Well, that at bat had a lot
Kepler.
riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
Tinoco, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor sends it to first. That's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jordan Westburg.
Westburg.
Martinez back to work.
That's a
Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. In time to
He's
Bone.
out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away.
The left
Brandon
fielder,
Nimmo
number 9,
digs in
Brandon
now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. High fastball.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the
Diamondbacks.
closer here in the 9th,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams. Not many pitchers have it. But he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And now it's going to be Edmundo Sosa in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Back-to-back base hits. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Golden opportunity right here.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
One ball.
Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor, trying to deliver as the hero.
Base hitting for the Mets, number 31, Lamont Wade Jr.
That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Williams is just 1 strike away. Inside.
Ball
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one missing low. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks strand the tying run on base to win it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.